Hey, it's Dani from projectmanaverse.com, and in this video, you're going to learn why JIRA can help you to deliver your project on time and to budget. So let's get started. First of all, what is JIRA? JIRA is a bit of software that complements the Agile and Scrum methodology of delivering change. And those two methodologies are quite different from your classical waterfall method of delivering change that us project managers typically use. So that's what it is. And if you were to open up JIRA on your computer and load up the software, you basically see a whiteboard with lots of post-it notes on there. And each post-it note represents a piece of work that one of your team members is doing. And you have columns going across your whiteboard. And the most basic way of breaking down this whiteboard into columns would be on the left, you've got your ready to start or your backlog. In the middle, you've got your in progress items, so stuff that has started to be delivered and your team is working on it. And then on the right, you've got your done, so it's actually been delivered and it's done. And that gives you a breakdown of the work that's currently in your sprint, they say, your current couple of 2 weeks that you're delivering work for, and you can see how the work is progressing from beginning to end. So that's the idea. So why is this going to help you to deliver your project on time and to budget? Well, if you want to do that, you've got to do two key things. Number one, you need to bring order and structure to your project. And number two, you want to bring clarity to your project. I always say that. I always say, as a project manager, our prime directive is to bring order from chaos and clarity to the nebulae. So you want to make things crystal clear and you want to bring structure and order out of all that chaos. Because without those two things, you get procrastination, you get hesitation, you get an unmotivated team, and the project will just descend into chaos. But JIRA will actually help you to bring order and clarity both to your project. Ultimately, that will help you to stick to your timelines and deliver your project on time. And a secondary benefit of that is you should stick to budget as well. So it will help you do all of that. So let me go into the 3 reasons why JIRA can be helpful for a project manager. Number one, it's a very good visual representation of the work that's in your current sprint or your immediate plan. It's, as I say, without some kind of visual representation of work, be it a nice plan on a page or something else, the work you're doing can be a bit foggy and it's hard to visualize it. It's a bit of a amorphous blob out there in the ether. But if you've got a JIRA board, you can see nicely, it's all structured. You can see a ticket representing each piece of work, and it just unites everyone. You can basically think, right, yes, I'm quite clear on what we're doing this week. It's all there laid out in tickets. You can see how the progress is going. So it brings that clarity to you and the team, and that will help you just keep focused, and it will stave off that procrastination. So it's a good visual representation of the work. That's benefit number one. Benefit number two is that's very good to as a tool to help you see what your team's workload is. So you may have about 10 people in your team. It could vary, but let's say you've got 10 people working in your team, all doing various tasks, and you want to understand how much work is on their plate at any given time. That can be sometimes hard to keep track of, especially if there's lots of people in your team and the project is very busy and there's lots going on. But with JIRA, what you can do is, I said you can break down your JIRA board by columns, but you can also add filters on. So you can have a filter for each member of your team. So you can just click on their name and it'll bring up just their tickets that they're working on. So you can quickly click through and see how the work is being distributed between your team members and see if someone's got too much on their plate or too little. And then you can reprioritize accordingly. And that will also help you make your team be as efficient as possible. So you've got no bottlenecks. And again, that will help you to deliver your project on time. Now, the third benefit that I like to use JIRA for and that will help you to deliver your project on time and to budget is it's very good for audit trails and just keeping track of everything that's happened. So on these tickets, you can actually leave comments, leave updates, you can attach files, and you can do a few other things with them as well, but they're very helpful for that audit trail. So you can see the history of what's happened with that particular piece of work. You can add approvals in there, you can add design specs on there, but you can get a very good, robust ticket that has the whole history of the work. And if your project is ever audited, you can just say, yep, if you want to see evidence of everything that we've done, you can just look at that ticket. And you can also trace that or kind of link that ticket to other tickets that might be relevant to testing or build or requirements. So you can trace everything through as well, so that you've done all your governance as you should do as a project manager. And again, All that organization and structure is going to help you with your time frame, so you don't have delays scrambling around trying to find old documentation or approvals. It will basically stop all that and make sure you're very structured and focused, and you're delivering your work in a upbeat cadence, shall we say. So that's it. So those are the three benefits of JIRA. I have got to say that when I first saw JIRA, I wasn't a big fan of it. I was a bit anti JIRA, but now that I've started using it, I can definitely see the benefits, and it is helping me as a project manager. So I implore you to give it a try and see what you think. Okay, that's the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button. And until the next time, please take care.